Why do companies that once thrived suddenly collapse? This is one of the oldest and most persistent questions in the history of management. Today, we explore the answer. Since the Industrial Revolution, the world has revolved around large factories and massive organizations. Many believed that success would naturally follow size and scale. However, countless corporations crumbled faster than expected. The clear theory to explain why these giants failed so suddenly did not emerge easily. At this very point, a man named Peter Drucker, often called the father of modern management, appeared. He provided a profound new perspective on corporate failure. Drucker explained that companies fail not just because of competition or technology, but because they forget what kind of organization they truly are. They lose their identity. He asked a simple yet shocking question. What is the purpose of a business? Most managers would quickly answer with one word: profit. But Drucker disagreed. Drucker argued that this answer was completely wrong. He firmly stated that the purpose of a business is not profit, but to create a customer. Profit is just a result. This one sentence was a breakthrough that completely overturned the direction of modern management strategy, shifting the focus from internal operations to the human element. The world in the early 20th century was an era of massive industrialization. Companies defined themselves primarily by the physical products they manufactured in their factories. Car companies thought they were organizations that produced cars, and steel companies thought they were organizations that produced steel products. They were product-centric. However, Peter Drucker explained that what a company truly produces is not just a physical product, but value for the customer's life and their specific needs. For example, people do not just buy a car. They choose a vehicle to solve the problem of mobility and to reach their destinations with ease and comfort. They are buying the benefit of movement, the freedom of travel, and the ability to connect with others. The car is merely the tool to deliver that value. Similarly, people do not buy a drill for the sake of owning a drill. They purchase it because they need to make a hole in the wall to hang a picture. In this light, the task of a business is not to manufacture products, but to effectively solve the specific problems of their customers through their offerings. Therefore, Drucker argued that the starting point of any management strategy should not be the market or technology, but the customer and their needs. He repeatedly asked every manager one vital question: who is our customer, and what does that customer truly want and value in their daily life? The answer to this question has created immense differences in the history of actual corporations, determining who thrives and who disappears into history. For instance, Kodak, once the world's largest company, defined itself strictly as a company that manufactured film cameras for photographers. They were trapped. However, what the customers truly wanted was not film, but the precious experience and memory of photography. Kodak failed to change its identity in the digital era. In contrast, Apple did not define itself as a computer company. They saw themselves as creators of experiences connecting humans and technology. This led to the iPod. Apple transformed the music industry, the phone industry with the iPhone, and the content market with the App Store, always focusing on the human-technology connection. This strategy produced incredible results in real companies. General Electric, for example, developed its business portfolio strategy based on Drucker's innovative ideas. They focused on what value they were truly providing in aviation and power, leading to decades of industrial dominance and global leadership. By defining their purpose beyond just making light bulbs, but as providing light and energy solutions, GE redefined its role in the 20th century society. He emphasized that the core resource of a company is not its capital or physical assets, but the human beings who bring ideas and energy to the organization. In the industrial society, workers were seen as mere labor. But Drucker predicted the rise of the knowledge worker, who thrives through continuous learning. Drucker defined management as the organization of performance and responsibility, where mutual commitment between the individual and the group is the key. Toyota also adopted Drucker's philosophy, focusing on customer-centric innovation and on-site improvements to change the global car market forever. They established a culture of quality and efficiency where every worker was empowered to solve problems and contribute to the customer's value. This focus on human-centric management and field-oriented innovation allowed them to outpace competitors and set new global standards for manufacturing. In Toyota's factories, the human element became the most vital asset, proving Drucker's theory that people, not capital, are the core resource of success. By constantly reading the changes in what customers wanted, Toyota remained at the forefront of technological and strategic shifts in the industry. Today, Toyota's success stands as a testament to the power of a clear purpose and a relentless focus on solving the real problems of their customers. Drucker's strategy worked powerfully in the non-profit sector too. He emphasized that hospitals, for instance, need a clear purpose beyond just treating patients. Universities also benefit from defining their customer, the students and society, and focusing on the value of the education and research they provide. Non-governmental organizations and volunteers achieve the greatest impact when they are organized around a clear mission and a defined customer need. By establishing a clear mission, educational institutions can pass down not just information, but true wisdom and values to the next generation of leaders. Even in the social sector, Drucker's principles help volunteers and leaders align their efforts to solve real societal problems with strategic precision and heart. Management serves as the guiding lighthouse, ensuring that every organization, whether profit or nonprofit, stays its course through the fog of uncertainty. His management philosophy became not just a corporate strategy, but a principle for operating organizations throughout the entire fabric of society. It provides a structure for organizing the complex interactions of our modern social and economic lives, ensuring purpose and direction for all. Whether in a small community project or a global organization, the principles of management ensure that human energy is directed toward meaningful results. Drucker saw management as the vital organ that makes a society productive and ensures that individuals can contribute their best to the common good. In this interconnected world, understanding these principles is essential for anyone leading a team or trying to make a positive impact in their community. By organizing responsibility and performance, we can build a society that is not only efficient, but also human-centric and purpose-driven. To increase the productivity of knowledge workers, management must focus on their strengths and provide the right environment for creativity and collaboration. Drucker defined the essence of management not as control, but as the organization of performance and responsibility throughout the entire team. MBO allows for a decentralized structure where local knowledge is leveraged, leading to global success and widespread organizational health. In nonprofits, the mission is the ultimate goal. Aligning diverse volunteers toward a single defined purpose creates unmatched social impact and change. A productive society is built on productive organizations. Management is the key organ that ensures our social structures serve the common good efficiently. Leadership is not about rank or title. It is about responsibility. A true leader serves the organization's purpose and its people with integrity and vision. The modern world demands lifelong learning. Knowledge workers must continuously update their skills and understanding to remain relevant and productive. Reading customer shifts requires deep insight and empathy. Successful leaders look beyond the data to understand the changing hearts and minds of people. At its core, management is the art of getting things done through others. It is the golden cog that makes the complex machinery of society turn smoothly. Peter Drucker's intellectual legacy continues to guide us today, providing a timeless framework for understanding the human side of business and society. As we transition from the industrial age to the digital era, his principles remain more relevant than ever, bridging our past with a bright and technological future. Let's summarize. Peter Drucker's strategy boils down to three simple yet profound questions for every leader and organization. First, who is our customer? Second, what specific value do we provide to our customers? This defines our relationship and the real impact we have on their lives. And third, is our organization truly designed to create that specific value? Answering these three determines your long-term survival and success. When you become a person who focuses on solving problems rather than just processing tasks, your role and impact within any organization change completely. As you read the changes in the customer and solve their real-world problems, you walk toward a future of professional success and personal fulfillment. Keep exploring the world of wisdom and humanities. Please support Dr. Jongmoon Ko's channel and join us in our journey of intellectual growth. Thank you for watching this masterclass. Contact James Ko at K90391198@gmail.com for inquiries. Like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.